Here's another one I came across recently. It said, farmers who plant Roundup-ready soybeans use 2 to 5 times as much Roundup as those who plant conventional soybeans.
Perception or reality? Perception.
I might have got you on this one. It's true. Read it.
How
many of you took your conventional soybeans and planted or sprayed it with Roundup? They turn a really, really ugly shade of brown right away. Not looking too good. But look what these people did. This was talking about genetically modified crops, and specifically Roundup Ready. And they said, you know what? Roundup Ready stuff isn't good for us because we're using 2 to 5 times as much chemical as we did before we had it. Well, obviously we were, because you're not having to use all the other chemicals involved. Now you can just spray with Roundup a couple times and you're done. But they took a good thing that the ag industry did. We're using less chemical, actually, but they twisted it around and made it fit their agenda. This is a true statement here, but it doesn't mean it's negative.
I mean, you got them all right. Take our little test. You got them all right? Good for you. Good for you. You can see now our point about how hard it is for consumers to know, are we spreading the right message? Are they hearing accurate information? Is it being dramatized? There are a lot of anti-agricultural groups out there that are telling this kind of story. We want to show you what's more of what they're saying.
One that's coming up here now is from a website called goveg.com, which is just one of the many, many PETA websites that they put out. They put a different name on all of them, but they're all PETA. They had an article on there called Cows Used for Their Flesh. And it said, on the range, most cows receive inadequate veterinary care, and as a result, many die from infection and injury. How many of us in the cow business would still be in the cow business if many of our animals died every year out on the range?
So who do you tell your story to? You tell it to whoever will listen. And people want to hear your story. Do you know why? Because you have fascinating jobs. You're farmers and ranchers. Only 2% of the American public farms and ranches. They don't understand what we do. You can tell them. I am responsible for putting clothing and food on 144 people in this world. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal, and you should be proud of it. You should be wanting to tell your story, because people want to hear it.